Watch what I said.
All right, going to do a quick sound check, make sure we can hear me. All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am Patrick Small. I am the new plant manager for this amazing facility. Today we break ground on the next chapter in Ingredion's journey here in Cedar Rapids. We also honor a legacy more than a century in the making. A legacy built on resilience, innovation, cooperation, and community. Corn has been milled on this patch of land since 1894. From Douglas & Company to Penford to now Ingredion. The name on the sign may have changed a few times, but what hasn't changed is the spirit of cooperation and community. I've been with Ingredion for more than 10 years, but I'm new to Cedar Rapids. On my very first day here, I felt the respect and professionalism that this facility is known for. We are a community of professionals, but this is not a punch the clock and forget it kind of place. We look out for one another. We always work with care and concern for each person in our teams and in our families. Since moving here with my wife and our new son, the community has been incredibly welcoming. We have been able to find great places to eat, find live music to listen to, and even attend some festivals and markets. My family and I are very excited to put down roots here. As I see strong roots when we look around at our Ingredion employees, I was looking at numbers today. We have 16 employees that have been here for more than 30 years. We have 2 employees that have been here for more than 40 years. These employees are the heart of our operation. Their dedication, skill, and pride in their work are what drive our success. You are building a faith in this plant's future and forging strong ties with the community for years to come. I want to give a special acknowledgement to Mike Moore, our local union president of the Bakery, Confectionery, Tobacco Worker, and Grain Millers Union. Mike, with your leadership, commitment, and tireless advocacy for your members have been instrumental in the strengthening our collaboration and ensuring every voice is heard. Thank you for being a cornerstone of our shared success. I want to now turn it over to Eric Seip, Senior Vice President, Global Operations and Chief Supply Chain Officer.
All right, good morning, everybody. Morning. What a great day, huh? Really, I want to thank our special guests for joining us on really what's a pretty monumental occasion. My name's Eric Seip, as Patrick said, and I lead our Global Operations and Supply Chain organization. You know better than I, our plants run 24/7 around the world. We have more than 17,000 customers, and I shared this morning, our products are consumed by over 2.3 billion people every day, and much of it starts in Iowa, right? Our corn supply comes from here. I learned this morning, which I honestly didn't know, but Ingredion is 10% of Mexico's imported corn. As a country, it comes to Ingredion, and a lot of that corn originates here from Iowa. So Iowa's a critical part of our industrial supply chain, not just our own factories. Patrick mentioned that we've been corn wet milling here in this plant since the 1890s. That corn comes from Iowa farmers, as I just said. So not only do we create jobs for folks in our factory, but we're supporting the livelihood of many farmers inside the state. And so thank you to Mayor O'Donnell and the support that we get from Cedar Rapids and as a business that we work in here. What we make here is used in products around the world and around the country. It's truly remarkable. It's a remarkable operation that we run here, and what we're about to do makes this even more significant. In my career, which is more years than I want to think about now, I've worked with plants and manufacturing teams all around the world, and as I think about the skill and the quality and the care that comes out of this plant and what you've been able to do to differentiate yourselves in our industrial supply market is just incredible, and y'all are second to none as a team. Ingredion's a very special company with a remarkable mission. Our Cedar Rapids team is part of Ingredion and part of something that's very special. Without you, we wouldn't be investing over $50 million in this facility for our future. That investment is an exciting chapter in the broader renaissance of manufacturing that's coming back into America. I'm very excited. I think about myself as a manufacturing guy. I've grown up in manufacturing plants. I've spent my career in manufacturing. I'm very, very happy that as a country we're starting to look at bringing manufacturing jobs back into our plant, and this is part of that renaissance, and our chapter with that begins here today in Cedar Rapids. So thank you for being here with us today, and next I'm going to invite Rob Ritchie, the president of our America's Food and Industrial Ingredients business, to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. As Eric mentioned, Rob Ritchie, but this is my 28th year with Ingredion. So echo the sentiment. There's a lot of milestones like that around the company. And I think that's a reflection of a great company that really depends on great people to make it a great company. So very thankful for that. I'm excited to be here today as well to celebrate our team and the next chapter of our history in Cedar Rapids and our industrial business as well. Eric is right. This is an amazing group of people that plays a critical role in part in not just our manufacturing network, but in innovating for the future as well. And like Patrick said, we've been milling corn here since the 1890s. In fact, cornstarch has been around for thousands of years. It is an ancient polymer. At the risk of geeking out for a minute, we get excited about polymers here at Ingredion because plant science and chemistry are at the heart of how we innovate. That science allows us to take corn and turn it into everything from sweeteners to sodas to drying agents for sunscreens. More and more these days, cornstarch is being used in boxes, from corrugated boxes for online orders, produce boxes at your grocery stores, and even food boxes at your local pizza place. For years, many boxes have been sprayed with plastic or petroleum products to make them stronger or more grease resistance. At Ingredion, we are making the next generation of cornstarch polymers that can help shift away from plastics and petroleum to stronger, greener, and more sustainable boxes right here in Cedar Rapids. In economics, they talk about circularity. We have our own version of that right here. We take corn grown here in Iowa. 100% of the corn supplied to this plant comes from Iowa. We mill it here in Cedar Rapids, and then it shows up on the doorsteps in Amazon orders for people in Cedar Rapids and all around the country. And our products even make it more recyclable. And if your family is like mine, there's a lot of boxes coming by every day, and that trend will continue to grow, which is great for the demand for the products out of these plants. And as e-commerce and food shipping become bigger parts of the economy, it's exciting to know that a large portion of that is starting right here in Cedar Rapids. To our partners in the Mayor's Office, Cedar Rapids Fire Department, and Cedar Economic Alliance, thank you for your steadfast support. Your leadership has helped create an environment where businesses like ours can grow and thrive in the great state of Iowa. And to Mayor O'Donnell specifically, and Governor Reynolds, your presence here today underscores the importance of this investment for Ingredion and to the Cedar Rapids community. And on behalf of everyone here today and Ingredion that works here, we thank you very much for your commitment to our business. With that, I have the pleasure of introducing Governor Reynolds from the great state of Iowa.
Well, thank you, Rob, and to you and Eric, Marcus, and Patrick. Thanks again for placing your trust in Iowa. We had the opportunity to get a brief overview of the company before we did the dedication, and we started off the meeting with I will quote what you said, which warms my heart. Corn is the soul of our company, and as the #1 corn producing state in the country, that is music to my ears. And in fact, they actually process 45,000 bushels a day. And with this investment, they have the opportunity to take that up to 65,000 bushels a day. And as he indicated, it's 100% sourced from right here in our great state. So I loved that. You had me at corn is the soul of our company. You know, today we celebrate not just an investment, but a partnership. And it's one that's rooted, as you heard, in innovation, opportunity, and truly a shared commitment to growth. And I'm proud to stand here as Ingredion kicks off a $50 million expansion of this manufacturing facility. Ingredion is a company that understands how to lead by transforming ideas into solutions and investing in communities that make that vision possible. This expansion will modernize operations, strengthen global competitiveness, and create new opportunities for Iowans. It's another powerful example of what happens when companies choose Iowa and double down on that choice. It reflects something that I'm incredibly proud of, and that's Iowa's reputation as a place where businesses can grow, families can thrive, and a workforce that's second to none. And I think that that was reflected in the longevity of the employees here and truly the success of this facility. None of that happens without the team and the workforce that's on the ground making this happen every single day. And in addition to that, we've really worked hard to create the kind of competitive environment that really supports long-term investment with lower taxes, smart regulations, and policies that put innovation and business growth first. But just as important as what we offer is who we are. Iowans value relationships. We show up, we follow through, and we build things that last. And we know that when a company grows, our whole state benefits through jobs, through expanded supply chains, and through the ripple effects that fuel strong communities. I want to thank Ingredion for your continued confidence in Iowa and Cedar Rapids. This expansion is a testament to your leadership, to the trust that you've placed in our state to help you grow and thrive. And I also want to thank the mayor, I want to thank the local leaders and IEDA for really helping make today possible. So to the Ingredion team, congratulations. We're proud to be your partner today, tomorrow, and in the decades to come. So thank you very much. We appreciate it. And now it is my pleasure to turn it over to the leader of this great city who makes things happen every single day, and that's Mayor O'Donnell. And you know, I told her I'm going to keep coming over here every time. It's twice a month or at least monthly. So you all keep doing what you're doing. It's working. So.
Yep, we're going to get your frequent flyer miles into Cedar Rapids, Governor. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everybody here in those nice green shirts. I like the color. Don't think it's an accident that Cedar Rapids color is green and yours are too. You are such a special part not only of our community, but I think when you look at any image of our skyline, Ingredion is unique in that it's a part of our skyline. So I hope you do feel pride every time you come into town and you see your beautiful sign up as you enter our incredible city. It is a remarkable day for Cedar Rapids, and I think when you talk about how long this plant has been here, how grateful we are that you see that history and that you're doubling down on that history, because we know we've had challenging times. I'm glad you acknowledged your labor leader and your laborer that are here today too. Your willingness to continue through good and challenging times says a lot about our community and a lot about you. So I thank you all for your partnership and those all-important relationships. Ingredion's presence here and your growth now is a powerful example of our spirit here in Cedar Rapids. We know it's more than a century that this work you've been doing has been done here. Home to industry, and what was really incredible that we don't always see on the outside is the innovation that happens here. I love to hear you talk about geeking out, Rob, because that is about innovation, and Cedar Rapids is all about doing things better, more efficiently, more sustainably, and you are on the same page with that. With this $50 million investment, we know that you're going to continue this proud legacy, reaffirming your commitment to our great city, our workforce, and to what we know is our shared economic future, not just as a city, but as a state, as we work to literally feed and serve the world. I think what you talked about, something about 2.3 billion people, a third of the world, is touched by the products here. I want to recognize my colleagues who are here in the front row, appropriately so, our city manager, Jeff Pomerantz, council members Dale Todd, Scott Olson, Ashley Van Orney, the city team, Bill Michael here from Economic Development. In our city, the mayor doesn't do anything alone. So while I appreciate the thank you, I just do want to acknowledge that this is a city that is committed to your plant and committed to a long-standing partnership, and that is because of the people here in the front row as well. To Eric, Rob, Jimmy, and the entire Ingredion team, thank you for being here today. Certainly our governor will take you here anytime we can get you here, because it does usually mean that we're doing something really cool and not just benefiting Cedar Rapids, but to the great state that you so proudly represent. So thank you. Congratulations to everybody who's here today, and I look forward to many more events and celebrations just like this. Thank you.
I want to sincerely thank all of you for being here today. Your presence is a powerful reminder of the strength and unity that drives this plant forward. A special thank you to our distinguished government authorities Your support and leadership have been vital in making this significant investment a reality. Your commitment to economic development and community growth is deeply appreciated. As we mark on this exciting milestone, I'd like to warmly invite all of you to our honored guests to join us for our groundbreaking activity. This ceremony symbolizes not just the beginning of a new chapter of our facility, but a shared vision of progress, partnership, and long-term success. Let's build this future together. Let's follow me.